These are just little ficus trees that I planted in here. And this is a wisteria that I planted from a seed probably about 4 or 5 years ago. And I've just had it in a tiny little pot because I didn't want it to get real big. I'm hoping that it'll start blooming in the next couple of years. But it's 49 degrees in the hoop house and it's 37 degrees outside. So I just thought y'all may want to know that. And this plant, I'm just kind of cleaning it up, getting some dead leaves off of it because the wisteria should die for the winter, but the ficus should live. I got to keep them warm so they'll stay alive for the winter. All of these leaves on the ficus trees, if y'all notice, I've cut them in half. The bonsai people that I've read and watched and talked to, they all said if you cut the leaves in half, when new leaves grow back on the plant, they will grow back smaller. And on a bonsai, I don't want these big leaves on a tree that's only this tall. I may try to cut it off and see if it'll only grow about here and bush out a little more, but I don't know because he's kind of bushing out there. So I may just leave him there and let him grow from there. And if I leave this the height it is now, I'm gonna let these grow a little taller to kind of be a clump of trees with the wisteria in the middle. All I'm doing is just, that was live. That's an example of what I was telling y'all. I just cut it off or try it, and if it works, it works. If it don't, we move on to another plant. And all I'm kind of doing too is wiping the dust and stuff off of the leaves. I'm just going to do them like that, and usually the plants kind of like it like that. And it just kind of knocks some of the crap off the leaves. The plant itself would look a lot better if I would shine the leaves. But there's another little piece. I wonder if I can cut that off. Yeah, I can cut that off. I'm also going to refer to all of you people, or all of y'all, if you want to hear about something, or if I'm doing something you don't like, let me know. Can't tell you I'll change it. I can tell you I'll try. But in the bottom of this, I got little moss growing. And so you can see little rocks in there too. This moss probably came from my mom's yard because she had moss one year that was growing all over the place in her yard. So I took me a little putty knife and a plastic container out there one time and just scraped up a bunch of it and then just put it in pots because it looks good over the tops of the soil. Then I'm just gonna pick a few of the little rocks out of this and just kind of go from there. But I just wanted to get the dead leaves out of it, really, and wipe some of the dirt off of it. And these little sticks that I'm sure all of y'all see and are wondering what it is, the trees are not straight. So these are just skewers from the kitchen, like you'd put kebabs on. And I just stuck them beside the trees and wired the trees to them to hold them straight. Oh, except for this one. This one I had a fancy little clippy thing that's got a bug on it. And I just put it on there to hold it. But all the rest of them's got little wires. If I didn't have a little wire like that, I'd probably use a bread tie. These little trees, I'll probably do a little trimming on and straighten them up and rearrange and constantly make everything look a little bit different.